Your favorite number one color commentator here to give you the facts and nothing else but the facts about WWE this past Monday night on Raw. A little technical difficulties here. I turned my mic off. Anyway, started off opening show. Stephanie comes out, said Mick Foley was off for the night. CM Punk chants go loud throughout the arena, being as the fact it was in Chicago. Stephanie insults CM Punk, saying that keep chanting and your chants will last a little bit longer than CM Punk's first UFC fighting match. Whatever. Um, Good for CM Punk still getting over in Chicago. Period. You know, obviously Stephanie knows they messed up, and it's even more so that the fans let you know that you fucked up. You know, not your writers or whoever. Just the fans themselves know that okay, Steph, you fucked up. So that's why you got that little opening segment with the CM Punk theme music. Only a couple of minutes. I figure I'd give him a little tribute shout out. Hell, I might even do a little clickbait on the dropping it in the front there. You know what I mean? On the little description. But the end of that segment ends with Seth Rollins comes out calling out fucking Triple H. Steph can't give him no answers or whatever. Roman Reigns come out. Both of these men wants Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman fucked up Roman Reigns at the end of last week, and I believe him and what is that? Seth Rollins had some words week prior. Stephanie goes on to say, you know what, so on and so forth. Don't worry about that. Him and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, start talking about the old days with the Shield. How about we put the team back together, so on and so forth. Seth drops, well, I know a lunatic, this, that, and the third, blase. A lot of rhetoric just to get to, what the next match is. The New Day getting a rematch between Cesaro and Sheamus. This was a great match. I love the New Day's moveset. All of them. All of them. These guys give you a good performance as a team. I understand why the WWE has yet to break them up. I would keep them together. I would definitely ship them to SmackDown after this year. Let them ride this year out. You're not going to give them a title shot. But I really think it would be in their best interest to break up the New Day. It would make more sense. It would make more sense. The fucking cruiserweights need Xavier Woods. They need him. Just imagine him going up against Neville. Imagine that. Blow your mind. We had like 3 promo segments in between 8:39 and about like 8:50. But within these 3 promo segments, you got Goldberg coming back next week on Raw. Gets to start off the new year right. Then you got Braun Strowman talking to Jericho and Kevin Owens, which was okay. That was a backstage promo, but it was alright. You got Bayley with a promo about a Bear of Honor, which was a promo with R-Truth and Goldust, but Goldust was presented a bear of his father, the Dusty Rose Bear. So, I guess they trying to sell merch or whatever. And Bayley's a credible person to do that. 8:50, you get Nia Jax in a basic jobber match squash. She fucks this chick up. She tells her at the end of the match, pick a better role model. I thought the shit was hilarious. Stephanie McMahon sees Charlotte in the back. They shake hands. That was at like 8:55. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Before I go into the 9 o'clock hour, in that hour alone, you got maybe 10 minutes of wrestling. And this is why I'm giving you the times now. You got like 10 minutes of wrestling just within that 1 8 hour, plus the Cesaro match. But that was 10 minutes. And, Nikki Jax was just fucking people up, so that's not really a match. That's like a squash. You have to give your wrestlers more time to showcase their skills. I would rather see Cesaro and New Day in the 10 o'clock hour. I think they've earned that. I would rather see them there. But And what I mean by that is the things that you have going on in the 10 o'clock hour is like ah, I would rather have that in the 8 o'clock hour. Just like the cruiserweights, you can squeeze in that. Let's open the show with the cruiserweights from the jump. Then you can throw in your Stephanie McMahon segments or whatever. But let's open the show with the cruiserweights for once. Let's see where it goes. It'd be crazy, and then you can throw a cruiserweight match in towards like the end of the show. But okay, picking back up, you get a Bayley versus Sasha match. This is your main event for not Bayley versus Sasha. This is Bayley versus Charlotte. This is your main event for WrestleMania. It's been announced. I reported on it. I got that information from WrestleZone.com, I believe. This is your main event. You're going to be building this for a couple months now. And this is your main event. You had fucking Dana Brooke as the referee. What the fuck, WWE? Why is she the fucking referee? Why is she not in the match going against Bayley? I mean, I know she can't wrestle. I know she can't fucking go out there and get a good performance as a Sasha or a Charlotte. I understand that. But when you're running this, it's going to get stale. It's going to get stale. You're going to get the same thing that you got with Charlotte and Sasha Banks. It got stale, and it got stale real fast. Real fast. So, I would like to see Bayley against the other women inside of your division. I know it's only 5 with what you've seen on TV. Alicia Fox wasn't doing nothing. You could have put them in a rubber match or some shit. Have Charlotte come out, interfere with that, hit her with the title or something. You could have did anything other than what you gave us tonight. Anyway, backstage segment with Stephanie McMahon. Braun Strowman, he again wants he wants to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. He wants Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins at the same goddamn time. She said, well, I can't find fucking Sami Zayn, but I'll give you Seth Rollins tonight. And you get Sami Zayn next week on Raw. Which is pretty much shaping up to be a good fucking Raw next week. I'll probably be tuning into that live if everything goes well with me and the network. Neville, TJP, and Neville's just calling the fucking shots here. You know, he basically says, I'm getting a title shot. He announces the fucking title shot on 205 Live, which will be Tuesday, which is a good fucking thing if that's what you're going with. If you're going with Neville being the king, as he says, the king of the cruiserweights, if you're going with that, run it. Just let Neville be, and then let your next hire, whoever you bring in for the cruiserweights, whatever babyface you want to bring in, let them be that face to go against Neville. And I'm even more excited for 205 Live now because of what they're doing. I think they're stepping it up on WWE programming only because of Neville. So, you know, because if we go back while Neville was injured, you was getting matches at, again, sporadic matches that only last like 3 minutes. With Neville back, you're getting decent quality matches, and top level performances. I like it. I like that Neville's back and he's bringing that out of the talent inside of the cruiserweight. So yeah, this Enzo Amore in a wheelchair, Big Cass calling out Rusev. I'm not with none of this. I wish they would stop this rivalry here. I mean, you can do so much with Big Cass and Neville. I tell you what, Big Cass and Enzo wouldn't be injured if you would have booked him against fucking the club, fucking R-Truth, somebody, versus Rusev. Rusev is fucking people up, and as far as I'm concerned, how many injuries has Enzo had? Like 2, 3 since he's been on the main roster. He's like damn near like Randy Orton. You don't want to fuck him up too many more times. So, you know, let's stop this feud. Let's just move on. Find something else for Ginger Mahal to do and be done with that. Fucking, you got Braun Strowman coming out in a match between, it was a tag team match, the Shining Stars versus fucking Bo Dallas and Darren Young, fucking the Shannon Stars try to sell fucking what's his name? Bob Backlund some fucking real estate down there in Puerto Rico, and yeah, Braun Strowman comes out, and I like it and then I don't like it. I like the fucking Doomsday from DC. Y'all know Doomsday. Doomsday from DC booking that you're doing with Braun Strowman. Like he's just coming out and he's beating the shit out of everybody. And he's being creative with it. He's not. It looks like he's moving fast because everybody's just falling. As soon as they touch him, they're just falling the fuck over. Come on, man. Come on. This is. I'm done with this. Which again brings us into the 10 o'clock hour where you got Braun Strowman versus Seth Rollins in just a fight. It wasn't even a fucking match. It was a fucking fight. Seth Rollins, the fucking I like Seth Rollins' babyface role all the way through. I like his role because he can give you that. I think he's one of the rare people and rare performers that the WWE has been able to produce that can be both angles, babyface, heel, neutral. You know, he can do it all. I think Jericho's another one of those cats who can do it all. Like it's Jericho, so you don't want to really not root for him. You don't want to root for him. You want to hate him, but he's an asshole, so you like him. Um, um, Kevin Owens backstage segment that was at 10 o'clock. Now the 9 o'clock hour, again you got matches, but again it was stretched out. It's this I shouldn't be getting 3 segments in 2 matches per hour. Maybe 3, and I barely count that Sasha Banks segment because that started at 8. I mean, not Sasha Banks, the fucking Bailey and Charlotte segment that started at 8. So you're getting like fucking 2 matches per hour, and you're getting 3 segments, 3 promo segments or more within that hour time frame. This is where Raw is fucking up at. I'm just saying. And if they're going to be promos, make them promos make sense. I understand the Goldberg. I understand the segment with Braun Strowman getting Sami Zayn, and but you gotta make it make a little bit more sense. Sami Zayn comes out at the end of this match, interrupts. You hear his theme music. Braun Strowman jumps out the ring, goes start running up the ramp. Fucking Sami Zayn out of nowhere off the steps jumps on to Braun Strowman, hits him with a forearm, couple forearms, and Braun Strowman runs off into the crowd chasing him. Out comes Jericho, my fucking man, picking the pieces of Seth Rollins, trying to get him out the way for the match that again Kevin Owens has later on tonight, which Kevin Owens said, him and Jericho will be the United Jesus Christ, United States champion and the Universal champion together, co-champions of sorts, whatever. So 10 o'clock hour, you got 10:08. Fucking Kevin Owens is way too happy for his U.S. title shot. I think Jericho should be getting that title shot and should be taking the title off of Roman Reigns, and then you put it on the next guy at WrestleMania. That's how I would book that. Put it on the next guy at WrestleMania. But yeah, you got the Golden Truth versus the Club. Cal Anderson picks up the win. Nothing really to report there. I've lost interest in the Club. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. You got Rick Swan versus God damn it, the guy going up against the British guy, the Muslim guy, whatever. The only 5 cruiserweights they got in the fucking cruiserweight division, whatever. One of them guys. Fucking of course Rick Swan wins the match. In a interview segment at the top of the stage, you kind of knew Neville was gonna come out there and fuck up Rick Swan. He comes out, fuck him up, hit him with a red arrow.